نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي Assalamualaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In our societies we have made Quran a thing just to recite. It is not for application, it is not to understand and to implement, but rather we just reduced it to recitation. Recite it and get the reward. That is how we made it. Dr. Israr Ahmed mentions in one of his lectures that when he was writing his book, he wrote in it that the person who doesn't know and how to read and write, generally he didn't go to school and he doesn't know how to read and write. He's an illiterate. If he takes the Quran and he holds it and he keeps his hand on it and he's desperate that he cannot read the words, the kalam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then he will get the reward. And he wrote that the person who goes to school and studies for 20 to 25 years learning English, teaching so many other things, but he doesn't study the Quran, his recitation will not give him any reward. But he says that when he completed writing his book, he gave it for review to a sheikh. I don't remember the name. And the sheikh said, don't write like this, rather write that who studied other things, science and technology, for 20 to 25 years. He spent half of his life studying these things. Then when that person reads the Quran will bear witness against him that he read it, yet he did not follow it, even though he understood it. So write like this, that the reward that he earns by reciting it will be nullified because he doesn't implement it. Think about it. We study English, even though English is not our language, and we study it so well and we can speak so fluently that we can correct a person who is not speaking English properly, even if he is a native English speaker. But we did not study a language, the language of Quran, the language in which the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are revealed. Can't we do that just to understand the book of Allah? Is it so insignificant? How many books we study of each subject, but we cannot study one book? We cannot study Quran. We learn English even though our culture is different, and the script of our language is different from English. The pronunciation, there's no words that are similar, yet we studied it. And Arabic, the script is similar, and there are so many words that are similar in Urdu and Arabic. Urdu is derived from Arabic. We rarely say a sentence that makes complete sense without using a word from the Arabic language. And yet we don't try and put effort to learn Arabic. We want to learn Arabic because we want to understand the Quran. You don't need to be speaking fluently in Arabic. Just studying Arabic just so that you can understand the Quran. At least that much. When we can spend so many years studying these worldly things, then why can't we spend some time behind the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? There's a beautiful Urdu poetry. It says, तेरी ज़मीर पर जब तक ना हो नुज़ूल किताब, शर खुशाह ना राज़ किताब. That you will not understand the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala until it is revealed directly on your heart. It will not affect you, it will not change your life until you read the Quran in such a way that you feel that it is talking to your heart. And that cannot happen by reading the translation. We need to learn the Arabic language. That is why it is very important. We are just reciting the Quran and thinking that we are collecting so many good deeds, but we are not realizing that our deeds are being nullified by being ignorant and not following what we are reading, by not implementing what we are reading. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the ability to implement what we learn. We seek refuge in Him from knowledge that does not benefit us. Allahumma inna na'udhu bika bi'ilmin la yanfa' wa du'a'in la yusma', and the prayer that is not accepted. Ameen. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.